Yes, Video Learning Uganda in conjunction with HES. We are in particular looking at Senior 1 Mathematics, Topic 9, Data Collection and Presentation. That is our lesson for today. Welcome to the lesson. My name is David, and the others you will see at the end of the presentation. In this topic, the keywords that we are going to look at are, as you can see on the screen, we have data, chart, pie, quantitative, qualitative, district continuous, and hypothesis. By the end of this topic, you should be able to understand the differences between the types of data, collect and represent simple data from local environment using bar chart, pie chart, and line graphs. Some of these you may later on share them in other subjects like geography. But we are into mathematics, Senior 1. The new curriculum books have this very content, so we expect as you are attending to this lesson, you have the curriculum book or you have visited the HES online PDF section for this very content. That will allow us follow together very well. In this topic, you will learn different types of data, data collection, presentation, and analysis. So that's what we shall be looking at. And as you've been seeing from other topics, we definitely do not study to live in a virtual world. But what we learn in class should be definitely applicable in daily life. So our next heading of the subtopic of this topic, that is types of data. I want to look at the types of data. If you can repeat after me, types of data. And we look at the first type, that is qualitative data. Qualitative data is the data that is not given numerically. Think of any data, and when you go to the dictionary, you will learn that data is any piece of information in simple terms. So we're looking at that piece of information which is not given numerically. For example, favorite color. What is your favorite color? Yes, I know you will share this, and you need to share these lessons on WhatsApp and interact. I mean, make it interactive with your colleagues. If you stay in the same home, well and good. But you can ask your colleague, what is the favorite color of your colleague? Where is your place of birth? These are place. A place is not a numerical thing. My place of birth is Omoro, for example. My favorite food, if I can talk of rice, that is not numerical. And the type of car, is it a Benz, and so on. All such kinds of data are termed as qualitative data. Then we have the quantitative data, which is numerical. There are two types, although in this category. We shall look at the discrete and the continuous data. Discrete data can only take specific numerical value. For example, if I asked you the size of your shoe, you can't say my shoe size is 42. My shoe size is 39. The same shoe? No, it's not possible. So you say my shoe size is 39. My shoe size is one numerical value. So that is discrete data. It is quantitative but discrete. The number of brothers. Some of you have brothers. How many brothers do you have? I have 3. That is discrete, but quantitative. Number of cars in a car park. You go count them and you say, oh, there are 70. That is discrete. It can be 70 and at the same time they are 40. It's not possible. So that is discrete data. Then continuous data can take any numerical values. For example, height. Can take any numerical value. For example, height. Height of what? Mass. Length. So you're talking of height of what? Mass of what? So this is continuous data, but given using your numerical values. So we call that one quantitative data. We may say now we have looked at the types of data. And if you can repeat and echo them so that I can hear, we've said the first type of data is correct, qualitative. And the second type of data is quantitative, correct. So, with that, we can now handle a simple activity of identifying the types of data. And remember, just before COVID, you would now work in your groups. And indeed, we shall still have our groups while we are home. So still assume you have groups wherever you are. If you are 2 in a home, take it as a group of 2. You can even have virtual groups and then call each other on phone and share your information because you know your other colleagues. But you want in those groups, however, do not exceed 5 in any particular group. But because of COVID also, you can have now a small group, a group which is as small as a group of 2. In your groups, identify which of the following terms best describes each of the information listed. From 1 to 7, we're going to give them to you. From 1 to 7. But I want you to give reasons for your response in your groups. So you will share, and then on our platform, I would like to receive your feedback. But you're going to decide whether from 1 to 7, age, for example, is qualitative data or continuous quantitative data or discrete quantitative data. That's what you're going to do. And in your groups as well, we want you to still identify more examples. These are just a few of the examples. Can you have different types of data? And then also define them as either qualitative, continuous quantitative data, or discrete quantitative data. That is what we want you to do in your groups, and I'll be very glad to receive your feedback on our feedback pen on the platform. Remember, you are on the Hessline, enjoying learning from home. This is Hess online platform. And when we look at the next thing after that, I will push you to an exercise. And in this exercise, like our question 1 is right there on the screen, we're asking you to do that one. It's about Mr. Okoth's database for his lesson. And then you answer the questions that follow after concerning Mr. Okoth's database for his lesson. And then question 2 will also come over. However, this exercise should be done after you doing the interaction and discuss very well activity 9.1. First discuss it very well, and then you'll find this exercise very simple. And please, your feedback on the online pen where you can give your feedback. Hope I'll be glad to see your feedback, and then share your answers with your colleagues, especially for the next lesson. And then I'll give out, of course, shout outs to those who shall have presented very well. And also, you can share for this particular lesson, you can share your discussion if you have it on audio, and some of them can also be uploaded on my WhatsApp. You share it on the WhatsApp, and then we can still enjoy it on the platform. If you had the best presentation, I call it a discussion. For the next lesson, we shall look at this next subtopic, that is collecting data. We shall now look at collecting data in the next subtopic 9.2 in our next lesson. Yes, during COVID, you need to be safe and take oranges, fruits, and other fruits basically which contain vitamin C that could improve on your immunity. That is on the side of staying safe. My name's very clear, as you can see them right there on the screen. Teacher Ojok David Okata, who has been taking you for this mathematics lesson for topic 9, senior 1. Bye.